Alright gang, I got another savage lick for you guys out there. This one is based off of the diminished scale in half steps and whole steps, also commonly referred to as the dominant diminished scale. A lot of people get confused with a diminished scale and diminished arpeggio. Basically, a diminished scale is two diminished arpeggios put together in either half steps or whole steps, depending on the situation. In this case, I'm thinking of the half-whole diminished scale. Now, I'm playing over an E7 sharp 9 type groove. So if we were starting from E, it'd be a half step, then a whole step, then a half step, then a whole step, and so on and so forth. So what you can do is you can actually play diminished arpeggios in half steps and whole steps. So let's say I start here around this G note. I can move that up a half step, then a whole step, and now I'm really actually playing kind of the diminished scale, the full scale, and that's kind of how that works. So this lick is based off of that, but I've kind of messed with it a little bit, put some string skipping in there just to give it some diabolical sound. So let's check it out. Basically, I'm sliding into the 6th fret on the G string. Then I'm jumping up to the high E string on the 3rd fret. Then back to the 6th fret on the G string. Then the 6th fret on the high E string. And then you go back to the G string 6th fret, and then back to the 3rd fret on the E string. So the whole thing is something like this. Now the way I'm doing this is I'm using hybrid picking. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it because it gives me a little more control and it allows me to mute some of the strings. So what we do is we just repeat that pattern in half steps and whole steps. That's going to give you some really cool rubs. It's kind of inside and outside of the sound at the same time. And it's just a really cool way to create some tension in your lines. Let's check it out over a track.